Here's a colored picture of the salmon life cycle, and it doesn't show the habitats particularly like the last diagram did. This one just shows the life cycle. A friend of mine drew this for me to use to teach from. So first of all, here's the little salmon eggs in the rock bed, and you can see there's grass and eggs and little rocks, and they find a really safe place to lay an egg. So that's where it starts. The little eggs start, and then in a couple weeks they hatch into salmon fry. Some of the eggs are still there, and some of them are little tiny fish, salmon fry. And after the weeks go by and they get a little bigger, they're called salmon smolts. Smolts. You can say those words along with me, salmon smolt. And they're getting a little bigger. They come down out of the mountains, they work their way to the estuary, and they finally get to the ocean, the big blue ocean. And that's where they live for a really long time. And they become prey for the orcas. Orcas are predators. Then, when they get old and become grandmas and grandpas, they come back to that stream where they were born, and they find that good nesting place. They use their tail fin to swish away and make a little hole in the pebbles. They look for quiet where the stream's not running too hard or too fast. They make a little hole. The mama comes along and lays her eggs in the hole, and then the daddy comes along and he fertilizes. The mama shows them where the eggs are, and the daddy fertilizes the eggs. Then they live for a little bit of time in the stream, and then they go off and die as the salmon eggs start to grow. So this is a salmon life cycle. What I'd like you to do at home, and this is what we would have done in class, is each child would take a different part of the life cycle to draw, and then we would put all the drawings together. So you can decide what's your favorite part of the salmon life cycle. What part would you like to draw? And maybe your mom or your dad or a brother or sister would like to draw a different part of the salmon life cycle. Then you can put them all together and you can tell the story about the salmon. That's all for now. Have fun with the salmon life cycle. See ya.